The factory began limping and finally shutting down, affecting thousands of workers. Majority of former employees are living in misery. Some moved out of the company quarters, but majority still live there with the hope of seeing a white stalks of reviving the sugar miller appear elusive. Vilatis caught up with some of the employees.
It's in these company-owned houses in Atsan Estate where we meet Vilatis Weimi. We found him busy preparing lunch. 54-year-old Vilatis was a former employee at Mumias Sugar Company. He narrates to me how life has changed since he was rendered jobless.
Nilikuwa nafanya factory workshop. Mimi nilikuwa naunda hizo roller na kuunda spare parts kwa lathe machine.
He tells me he has tried applying jobs in vain. Now depends on well-wishers for help.
Kwa kuwa sasa kitu kama gesi huwezi kutumia stima, huwezi kulipia token, hasa unaenda kwa kile kitu ambacho kinaweza patikana kiurahisi, the available energy which is firewood. Hasa ndio tunatumia hiyo, angalau maisha izidi kwenda mbele, tusikufe na watoto, ndio kungangania tu hapo, angalau kusurvive. Just we are just surviving, not even living, just surviving, provided a day has passed, not knowing what will happen tomorrow.
He says sometimes they are forced to sleep on an empty stomach.
Watoto school fees ni shida, kupata hata chakula ni shida, kupata matibabu ni shida, kula tu kwenyewe ni taabu. Some handcuffed by poverty. I cannot assist them. Neither can I assist myself. Even my own, I normally just use handouts from people. I really wish who can really assist me with the school fees.
Just like other former employees here, Vilatis has been forced to do menial jobs to put food on the table.
Ulimie mtu ndio upate pesa 100, 50, 200, 300 hivi, na yote ni chakula, uniform ya watoto, sabuni.
The father of 4 now hopes that one day the sleeping giant will roar and be lucky to receive his 400,000 paycheck owed by the company.
Right now, my total here is something 410,000 shillings. So there's nowhere I can go. And I'll be very happy if that money can be paid. At least, even if I cannot do anything, I can pay school fees for my children.
His story is not different from his neighbor Thomas Sakwa. To him, poverty took away his wife who died due to lack of better medication.
Baadaye ikaonekana blood cancer. Na ikawa kwa hiyo muda ilini drain pesa yote. Hata yeye alikuwa ananisaidia kibarua kidogo hapa, contract kidogo, pesa zake pia zilibaki huko, na ilikuwa ni vigumu sana.
Now left with the responsibility of taking care of their 3 children without a source of income.
Kuomba sukari zako kama nilikuwa mwanachama wa sukari zako, nisaidie loan. Lakini ilikuwa hizo pesa tukiomba tunapewa tu empty promises.
Secretary of Workers Union at the company, Vilatis Makoha, says the situation is dire. He says over 30 workers have died since the closure.
As we speak, close to 30 workers, including a senior mechanical engineer, have died due to lack of basic needs or depression caused by broken marriages and general psychological stress arising from loss of employment.
He has asked the government to intervene before things get out of hand.
So today, as we are seated here, we want to appeal to the government of Kenya, to the President Uhuru Kenyatta, to the CS Agriculture, and to other relevant authorities, our local leaders, that please come together, join your hands together, so that you can source for an investor for this company who can come, so that we see the company resume operations, so that the suffering that we are going through today can stop.
Company's legal officer, Patrick Mtuli, acknowledged that workers have not been paid their dues for years.
By the time the receiver came, most of them had salary arrears running to about 3 years. Since the receiver came, we have had about 9 cases of deaths. People dying because of starvation. People dying because of stress. Some of them went into alcoholism, and some of them were they're really affected by the closure.
He believes that things will change for better if revival plans will be successful.
And we are saying that a solution should be found as soon as possible to save these people from starvation, from breaking up, from lack of fees to go back to school, and so forth.
Mutuli has urged local leaders to join hands with the receiver manager Rao Ponangpal together with KCB Bank in search of an investor for betterment of the region.
About the revival of Mumias, because it is like we are dancing in the graves of the staff and the sugarcane farmers. Those people are suffering. They are suffering. I see them every other day. They come here, they're asking, when is the company reviving? When are we coming back to work? When can we start sugar production? They even told me, stop doing the cane census. Once the company begins, you shall see traffic jam of sugarcane from different parts, bringing sugarcane here.
Join us tomorrow for part 2 of this special report, where we'll be focusing on the plight of widows of former Mumias Sugar employees. Violet Auma, TV47, Kakamega.